On today's Arizona Daily Mix, looking to feel those fall vibes, we'll show you how to update your home with seasonal decor.
Plus, when it comes to fall grilling, move over burgers and ribs. We'll show you how to add lamb to your tailgating menu.
And see how drinking beer may help a shelter dog? We've got that and a whole lot more, and it all starts right now.
Good morning and welcome to the Arizona Daily Mix. I am on my third cup of coffee, so I'm Brad Perry. Yeah, well, it's like one cup, but, but then you start adding to it. I figured out how to do it. Like
it's kind of like people do with wine. Like this is still the one glass, but I've topped it off. So did I have 2 glasses? Or did I have 3?
Right, or 1.
Or am I a functioning alcoholic and I need to take a good look at myself? Hi, everybody. I'm Teresa Strasser. Thank you for joining us this morning on the Arizona Daily Mix. Speaking of alcoholism.
Yeah, well, no.
Lexi is at a bar right now.
So, well, more tacos than bar.
Tacos and bar.
That's why I want to make sure we say that before
we gotta
go
say that.
Whoa, and it's blurry. I guess someone has been drinking.
Focus.
Whoa.
All right, there we go.
Yes, I just decided to walk across the street. And I'm not an alcoholic, let's preface that. I just turned 22.
No judgment.
I walked across the street to check out the brand new Salt and Lime. I thought it would be a great lunch spot for us. Is anybody down to get lunch later?
I'm on my way. I'll come over. Yeah, well, I can't wait to check this out because they have a couple different locations. And so you can't miss it with the green.
They do. This is their third one.
Third one?
We should say this is 44th and Camelback. She's right next door to AJ's, where you like to get your soup and crackers, and Root Bar, where I like to get my hair done.
And Churchill, where I get the cigar. So everything's right there for us now. So I can't wait to see inside this place.
Everything we need.
Yeah, I can't wait to see inside because it used to be the
I can't wait to show you guys.
All right. Oh yeah, that was Streets in New York.
We'll see you in a little bit.
Bye.
So yeah, it was the streets of New York. So it was there.
Now back to this fall.
The fall. I know we got another fall. It is fall. Officially fall. Broke out the fall shirt today too.
Sweating.
There we go.
Sweating. I tried to wear my fall boots and I'm sweating.
Well,
I'm schwitzing, as my people say. Thank you.
But it's where it's all not about how you are sweating. It's about how you look. And you look great in them.
Thank you.
There
And
go.
we should say fall is football time.
Yes, it is.
Your Lions won last night.
Lions
Congrats.
won last night against the Baltimore.
What are they called?
Ravens. I'm not trying to rub it or anything like that, but
you had a bet.
We had a bet with one of my coworkers here, Maddie, and it was like a very intense bet and everything. But then but then I came and said, you know what, I'm a better person.
You're
can't
bigger.
rub it in. I'm bigger. I'm not gonna run it like she wanted to. I'm not lying. I get a first touchdown going on. I get a call. A little voicemail, not a text, a voicemail. Woohoo! We're rocking it now. So and I was like,
Maddie,
okay, you know what?
You don't understand.
Don't be rolling
You don't
like that,
understand.
Maddie.
She's trying to rap now.
Yeah, but anyways.
But you don't gloat on the first TD. You wait till the end of the game because anything can happen in football.
So with it, I said, I don't need to honor the bet. It's all good. We're good. We're okay.
You're an honorable man. You know, fall is also the perfect time to add fresh touches to home decor and update spaces before the holiday season.
That's right, and I recently talked with celebrity interior designer Sabrina Soto about how to do just that.
The following portion of the Arizona Daily Mix is sponsored on behalf of Cricket, Friedrich, GE Lighting, a Savant company by A1 Broadcast.
Good morning, Sabrina. How are you doing?
I'm fantastic. Happy to be here.
Well, I'll tell you right now, this is a good time because we're talking fall. And why is fall a great time to improve your home decor?
I think because kids are finally back in school, the house is a little bit empty, you're looking around, you finally have that time to tackle projects before the holidays, and retailers actually offer a lot of savings during this time, so it's perfect time to start getting things done around the house. That's why I'm so excited to share some tips with you today.
I like this. You said right there that people are looking to pretty much on a budget, kind of want to make sure things are affordable. So where do we start to make sure we're having a little affordable charm to our home?
Okay, so fall decor, easy to really integrate into your house. I love using the Cricut Joy Extra. It's easy to design unique wreaths or table decor to instantly warm up a room. The personalized creations you can make can fit any style and can be made in minutes. And the Cricut Joy Extra makes it possible for you to refresh a living space without having to have a dedicated craft room or even a big budget, and the results can bring that autumn spirit into your home. The Cricut Joy Extra can help make those small home improvements super simple.
I like that. It looks really cool. Okay, let's talk about all year round comfort in the home, making sure we're comfortable.
Super important to have comfort all year round. The Friedrich Floating Air Mini Split System can make it super simple to control. These ductless units can heat or cool specific rooms or even an entire house, all with whisper quiet efficiency. The Friedrich Floating Air is designed with Wi-Fi connectivity and energy-saving technology, so it can help lower your utility bills while keeping the space cozy. And I know, because I have it in my own home. I made my garage my home office, so when I spend all day there, I can heat or cool that space without having to worry about the entire house.
So actually, I have one in my cold plunge area. Don't tell anybody. They wonder.
I won't.
Okay, there you go.
Just told everyone.
No, I have. All right, let's talk about some places that people overlook to put home decor and to do things at the home.
I think people overlook the ability to paint walls, and it makes such a big difference. I don't know if you saw, but the 2026 color of the year is called Hidden Gems. It's this beautiful green color. I absolutely love it because we're getting away from those cold grays and we're getting more natural, organic elements in the house. So really warming up a space, bringing that depth into a room with paint.
Oh my goodness, I like that color. I have not seen that color on the walls like that. That looks great. Oh my goodness.
Stunning.
Okay, let's talk about, of course, other things that we can do that we overlook when it comes to making sure we're all comfortable for the season.
Lighting. I always tell my clients it can transform a space. That's why I love the GE Reveal bulbs. They are wonderful, and they're new and improved. They are GE's best lights yet, because with most LEDs, you typically have to choose between soft white or the cooler, more intense daylight. But the GE Reveal, it offers a beautiful balance because you're getting that crispness that you want from daylight, but that warmth that makes your space feel cozy. So whether you're painting a room, you're doing some redecorating, you just want your space to feel more inviting, these bulbs make the difference. You can get them in store or online at Target.
Wow, this looks all so cool and amazing. Any other quick tips you have for us?
I think that the easiest way really too, while you're looking around, is just getting rid of a lot of clutter. I have walked into thousands of homes and I realize that people just sometimes have too much stuff. So get rid of clutter, especially before the holidays. Clear out your space, clear out your energy. But if you need more tips, go to tipsontv.com.
Perfect. Sabrina, always great to see you. Thank you for these awesome seasonal tips. And
Thanks,
we'll
Brad.
take a look at them.
The preceding portion of the Arizona Daily Mix was sponsored on behalf of Cricut, Friedrich, GE Lighting, a Savant company, by A1 Broadcast.
Gone are the days of a sleeping bag on the floor. See how to transform a typical sleepover into a magical slumber party for the kids or adults. That is later on in the show.
But first, we'll take a look at a new beer that benefits rescue animals. That's next on the Arizona Daily Mix. With football season in full effect, why not enjoy a nice cold beer while watching the game and help support four-legged friends? Walter Station Brewery has teamed up again with the Arizona Animal Welfare League to bring you a limited edition pale ale. And joining me is Mark with the Walter Station Brewery and Kimberly of the Arizona Welfare League. Talk about this partnership. Good morning, guys.
How's it going?
Good. This is really cool because I thought this was just the second time you guys have done this, but you guys have done this for how many years now?
5 years.
5 years. This is great. And how did this partnership start?
Well, we're neighbors.
Yeah, we've been neighbors, and back in 2021, we did our first custom can collaboration, and it's been a great way to bring all of our supporters together since.
Yeah, and I love that this is a great way for people to support you through having a nice cold beer.
Absolutely.
Supporting local brewery too. So tell me a little about you guys.
Yeah, so we've been around 7 years. We're just at 41st and Washington on the north side of the airport. We've been around just making great quality beer and trying to support our community through events like this any way we can.
Yeah, and what you said, you know what? We've done one can kind of each year, but this year you decided to do what?
Yeah, so this year we've got a couple different cans featuring our generous donors this year, but then also we're using the alumni members from previous years.
So I like this. All right, now let's talk about the type of beer this is. What type is it?
So it's an ultralight crushable pale ale, right? Perfect patio beer this Saturday. It's going to be perfect temperature for drinking this beer.
I like it, just to have a nice little sip there for it.
Oh yeah.
I love it. Let's talk about how important this is to, of course, the Arizona Animal Welfare League with this, because this is a way that you are able to take care of those pets.
Yep, so at our launch party this Saturday at the Gilbert House, you can purchase these 6-packs, and proceeds from the 6-packs will go back to our life-saving programs, and all the keg sales will also go back to AAWL's programs to help animals like Lobster and all our other life-saving programs.
Let's talk about Lobster a little bit here, because this is such a great guy.
He is. He's a lovable dude. He's 2 years old, and he's waiting for his forever family.
Oh, look at him. So, and he's ready to go, right?
Yep, and he's great in the car too, so perfect companion.
So, and look at that, what a great guy. You know, kind of like maybe sit around and have a little lobster and beer.
There you go.
There you go, right? A little lobster and beer. There you go. I like this. All right, where can people find the beers?
You're going to find it Saturday at the event at the Gilbert House, but then also you'll be able to find it throughout the valley at different stores.
So, and can they come to your brewery and get beer?
They can if we're open.
So if you're open, I know that's the thing. When they're open, they can come by and get this. This is really great. And let's also talk about how they can support you, not just by getting the beer, but by other ways too.
Yeah, there's so many different ways to get involved with AAWL. If you're not looking to adopt, you can also become a volunteer or foster, and you can learn more all about that at our website, aawl.org.
I like that. There you go. And then tell them where they can find the Walter Brewery.
41st in Washington, right on the north side of the airport.
And the website?
WalterStation.beer.
There it is. I like WalterStation.beer. I love this. All right, the beer's all ready to go. This is actually pretty cold, so I'm ready for this. All right, information is there on the screen, or you can head over to the CW7AZ.com.
Coming up, do you know what apps your kids are using? You may think you do, but you may be surprised at what you don't know. We are going to help parents stay ahead of the game. That's next. Parents struggle to keep up with the fast-changing world of social media. Our next guests say deleting apps like TikTok just is not enough, and that parents need to stay informed without actually spying. Welcome, Jeff. Good. Oh, I'm going to get it right. Got first. Yes.
You got it. Nice. You got it.
And Derek Jackson, that was easy. Co-founders of CyberDrive. Welcome.
Hi, it's actually CyberDrive.
Oh man, after I got the name right, I was so proud of myself.
You're doing great though.
I relaxed.
Yeah.
I am so happy to talk to both of you guys because I have a couple teenagers. I know between you, I think you have 5 kids.
Yes.
So let's talk about CyberDrive. How is this going to help parents?
Well, what we have created is a phone called Aqua One. And that phone is built specifically for kids, where everything that happens on that phone, if that child is on TikTok, Snapchat, something encrypted, all of that information is sent directly to a parent dashboard, all in real time. So finally, parents get to see every single thing their kids are doing on social media. There is no more struggle, there is no more ambiguity, and finally, we've leveled the playing field.
Well, Derek, I know you have a background as an Army intelligence officer. Is this spying?
So it's not actually spying. You know, a lot of parents out there, because they're really afraid, think the best thing to do is try to gain some kind of control.
Yeah.
And a lot of times what we want to do with our kids is gain control in some type of secretive way, but we don't believe that's the best approach. What we've started with the company is we looked back over history. Parents have been struggling with the same kind of fear for a long time. In the 80s, it was Dungeons and Dragons. In the 90s, it was the internet and
heavy
TV
metal,
shows.
and Tipper Gore was freaking us out.
Exactly.
Tried to ban rap.
Right.
Yes.
And so in the 90s, what we did as a society is invent things like website filtering and parental controls and screen time, all of these control mechanisms, but the problems that we're facing haven't gotten any better. So what we decided to do is make everything transparent. Like Jeff said, parents can see everything just like a DVR instant replay, but kids also know exactly what's happening every single moment.
This is a really interesting paradigm shift because a lot of parents, and myself included, have tried apps like Bark, and they let you know if there's a word like hit or suicide. They have certain triggers, and they'll let you know that this happened. However, it seems like everything that's really going down with teenagers is on Snapchat and TikTok, and it doesn't filter those. So what you guys are saying is, we are going to let your parents know every single thing you're doing, and it's not spying because we're telling you. If you want a phone, then the deal is we're going to know every single thing happening on that phone.
And what we found is that when most parents are giving a phone to a child for the first time, those children are fine with that.
Yeah.
Older kids have been already driving without the seatbelt.
Yes.
And the issues are so pervasive with bullying, sextortion, anxiety, depression, drugs. It is a vast world. It is very tough to be a child growing up right now, and equally, it's tough to be a parent. A lot of parents working multiple jobs just trying to put food on the table. And we really wanted to deliver a product that allowed parents to see everything. And we believe in something, and it's involvement over limitation. Being able to have strong communication, and we have to have that. It's a fundamental right of parents to understand what their kids are seeing. When we were younger, you had a TV just in the living room, and your parents saw everything. So we take it
Laverne and Shirley was not corrupting my mind.
Yeah, nor was Happy Days or Joni and Chachi.
Making me happy.
Yeah,
I love Joni and Chachi.
Yeah, they were great.
Mrs. C.
Yeah,
Mr.
Mrs.
C.
C.
was wholesome times.
Potsy.
Potsy,
Right?
come on.
I'm with you. Right?
I have no idea what this is.
So we really wanted to really put parents in the driver's seat again, and that's a fundamental right that really social media companies were not allowing parents to be able to see that. And for that entity you brought up, the product adjacent actor Bark, they don't do what we do. They are just a smaller entity that really doesn't facilitate everything we do with being able to show everything that's happening on TikTok, Snapchat, anything that's encrypted. You parent, you finally get it.
Yeah, and I like to always think about it exactly like driving. If you're gonna, your 15-year-old is getting their learner's permit and needs to learn how to drive, are you gonna try to install something on top of the car to try to catch when things go wrong? Or are you gonna sit in the passenger seat with them and actually teach them how to drive safely?
That's a great analogy.
And that's essentially what we're trying to do with our phone.
That's a great analogy, Derek. So if parents are interested, you're talking about younger kids, like 12 and 13. How do they find out more information about your phone?
They go directly to our website, cyberdive.co, and the parents will be able to see everything we do. We also have on our phone what's called a nudity prevention feature that stops nude photos from being sent. So that can no longer happen, which is a major issue that parents are facing and kids.
Problem. Yeah.
Huge problem that leads to suicides and some terrible things with sextortion. So we've created that.
Thank you guys for what you're doing, because we need to go back to Sunday, Monday, Happy Day. You know the song.
I'm like remembering.
Tuesday, Friday.
I have a terrible voice. I'm not going to do that on TV.
I tried to lure you guys into singing, but it didn't work.
Yeah.
You didn't take the bait.
I did.
Next time.
Next time. Thank you guys so much. And also, we're going to provide information on our website, cw7az.com. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
All right, coming up, we'll show you how to elevate your kid's next slumber party when the Arizona Daily Mix returns after this.
Welcome to the second half of the Arizona Daily Mix.
There is still, I'm not just saying it, but there is still so much more to come on this show.
I know. I'm still thinking about that interview I just did.
Crazy.
That they can block nudes from coming into your phone or leaving your phone. I
Interesting.
need to get that.
Interesting.
All right, let's see. Have you ever started a home project? This has probably happened to you, Brad, and in the middle of it you realize, I don't have the tools I need to finish this product. Find out how you can get them delivered right to your home.
Ooh, I like that. That happened the other day.
You need that.
And you may know Phillips Law Group for Injury Law, but we'll take a look at all the ways that they are helping the community.
From special themes to sweet dreams, here's a way to elevate your kid's next slumber party. Take a look. Oh, hi. I'm sorry, we're in the middle of having a magical sleepover. Ebony is in the business of creating magic for children, and it is so adorable. Your kids probably love having sleepovers, but it's a lot of work for you. And Ebony comes along and she makes the magic happen. Tell me about Slumber Happy.
So Slumber Happy was created 5 months after I had my son. It came to me in a vision, and so I was just like, hey, I'm just gonna go ahead and start creating magical sleepover experiences. Did a little bit of research to kind of see what all I needed, and it came on from there.
Well, your dream has come true,
Yes.
and you've helped host parties for between 3 people and 16 people. You can
Yes.
have up to 32 people.
Yes.
This is your most popular.
It is the Rose Gold Dreams, that's what I call it. So it is my most popular theme. I guess the hues of the pink and the gold, people just absolutely love it.
It's very Legally Blonde.
Oh, and
Or-
that's one of my favorite movies, by
Thank
the
you,
way.
Amanda. If we had a sleepover, could we watch that movie?
Yes.
Well, that takes me to what I wanted to ask you about, because I have kids and like there's nothing they love more than a sleepover.
Yes.
And I remember having slumber parties with my cousins. What is it about a sleepover?
I think just the fact of the creativity of the bonding, and I always say it becomes magical once I leave because it just changes the whole, room, the atmosphere, but
Yes.
also create memories.
You create the vibe and then you leave.
Yes.
And then you come back and clean it all up. So you're just like a magical elf that comes in.
I customize with their names on both the sleep mask and the cup. I also, because we are in sunny Arizona, I do sunglasses, so that tray has sunglasses on it. But each guest get to keep those items. So sunglasses, sleep mask, and the personalized cup. They all get to take that home with them. Oh, don't you look cute?
So remember our sleepover, Ebony?
Yes.
Boys are part of this. 'Cause
They
I
are.
have boys, and they're 12 and 15, and they still they wouldn't refer to it as a slumber party. But you have boys do sleepovers. You've got a gaming theme. You've got a sports theme.
Yes. So with the boys, I like to go just a little bit extra. I try not to do, too girly. I try to, as you see, girls have tulle, boys do not. They just have regular lighting because I don't want to give them that per se feminine touch. I want it to stay masculine. But when it comes down to the boys, I have gamers, I have soccer, which can be unisex, by the way.
Yes.
So girls like soccer too.
Sure do.
Yes.
And this is also a theme because this movie is coming out.
Yes, so Stitch is coming live May 23rd. So if you want to see the movie and then call me over for afterwards, I'll be there to do it.
Well, let's talk about that. So if you're thinking about a party,
Yes.
and you've done parties for little kids, like 2, 3, and 4, and of course for big kids and even adults.
Yes. So the youngest I have done is 6. And then I do for the 2, 3, 4-year-olds that you were speaking of, I do what we call slumber unders. And so what that is a daytime sleepover, but the guests go home at night and the family enjoys it.
A slumber under.
A slumber
That's
under.
a great idea because it's 2 and 3-year-olds.
Yeah.
They might still have like a nighttime
Yeah.
diaper or whatever,
Yeah.
just like be scared to be
Or
away
just,
from home.
just afraid to be away from mom and
Yeah.
dad.
So what's like your favorite memory of being part of people's birthday?
Seeing the kids' faces light up, being excited, kind of antsy, because they're like, jumping up and down, I enjoy all of that. Like, it just gives me inner, joy, inner pleasure, yeah.
So if people want to plan a party, and this is such a great idea for the hot months, which are pretty much like most of the months in the valley.
Yes.
But it's a very cute idea if your kid's got a summer birthday.
Yes.
Or if you want to have any kind of party, because you can be in the air-conditioned majesty of your own home.
Yes.
And then you come in, set up, you come in and clean up. What's a good way to start the process of planning, get in touch with you?
Yes, so you can always check us out on our website. So that is www.slumberhappy.com. So you can start there and put in a booking form. And then usually within 24 to 48 hours, I come, get back to you, kind of go over the information and go from there. But to retain us, it's just a $150 retainer. And then the remaining balance is due 7 days before the event. And so it kind of just goes from there.
Okay, if you want, so go to your website.
Yes.
Your Instagram.
My Instagram is slumberhappyaz, so make sure you put that AZ in there and you'll find
Don't
me.
forget the AZ. We're not going to forget the Legally Blonde. I think, little popcorn, little Elle Woods, and we're going to be slumber happy.
Yes, exactly. So,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Coming up, we'll be checking out the brand new Salt and Lime location, so stick around. We We are out here at the brand new Salt and Lime location at 44th and Camelback, and with me is Sandra, the owner. Congratulations on opening a new location.
Thank you so much. Excited to have it open finally.
Tell me a little bit about this location. It's in a new place, it's closer to Arcadia area. What do you guys offer here?
Same thing we offer at the other two locations. It's the same traditional flavors, modern presentation of our menu that we've had around the valleys for 11 years now, and it's just in a little smaller location. That's pretty much the difference. It's just a smaller footprint.
And so when people come, they can sit at the bar, they can sit at tables behind us, but you guys also have a really nice patio, and we're getting closer to that temperature time.
I have a little fake patio, but it's a good patio. So we have, these 30-foot, 80-foot sliders that open up, so it allows like at least an additional 8 more seats, but the way it's situated behind the bar, it looks like a larger patio, so it's really nice.
And so in front of us, we have some menu items, we have some appetizers, we have some main courses, and we're gonna have some drinks coming to us throughout the segment. Can you tell me a little bit about what's in front of us?
So these, my all-time favorites, chicken poppers. Traditional poppers, people are used to them being deep fried. Ours are not, ours are open-faced, with chicken tinga in the middle, cheese, pico de gallo on top, red sauce. Again, my favorite. This is a meal for me.
This looks so good. And then what do we have here?
Galgo eggs. I spend a lot of time visiting other locations, restaurants, not just Mexican, but any type of food. And I was like, a few years back, I go, everyone has deviled eggs, but we do not. So I come home to a chef, I go, chef, okay, let's get us some Mexican deviled eggs. And so here they are, and they're so popular, so popular. People love them.
That's what I've heard. I heard from someone around here that they are delicious, and I can't wait to dive in.
Yeah, add shrimp for a little extra love.
And then what do we have right here?
We have our red sauce enchiladas. They come in either barbacoa and or chicken tinga. But this is our red sauce, traditional sauce. It comes with 3 choice of sides, beans and rice.
And then, of course, we have happy hour. You guys have happy hour every day, correct? And what does that contain?
Our happy hour is Monday through Saturday, 3 to 6, I'm trying to remember here, and all day Sunday. And we have, discounted pricing on beers, wines, and some of our specialty drinks, as well as food. We have some of our regular appetizers in smaller portions, and we have just different items that we don't have traditionally on our menu, but only for happy hour.
And then I also saw you guys have chips for charity. Can you talk about that a little?
Yes, chips for charity. So chips for charity are chips and salsa. So we sell our chips and salsa for $5. Unlimited refills after that. So, people ask for chips and salsa, we make it clear it's chips for charity, so we can explain to them what their charity is. Each month, we partner with a different nonprofit in the Valley, and then we donate a portion of the proceeds of all the chips and salsa sold in the restaurant, all 3 locations, to that nonprofit.
I love that. That's amazing. And then, of course, it's football season. It's just getting started. What do you guys do for football? Oh, mine. We'll pause that. We have one more item. Okay. What is this item?
Another favorite item of mine called totopos. So a lot of people can't say them correctly, but how I describe them is they're just individual, they're mini tostadas, because it is a whole tostada and cut in little bite-sized portions, and you can get choice up to 2 different proteins on them, and they're delicious. That is a meal for 2 for sure.
That looks and smells amazing. Okay, let's real quick wrap it up. What drinks do we have in front of us?
So we have a Skinny Bee right here, and I'm not sure with my new glassware, but it's my Tango Mango. I changed my glassware, and so I can't recognize. And there we go. We have right there is the grapefruit mojito. We have about 15 different drinks, specialty drinks on our menu, and we are every day, trying to upgrade.
Of course, and if someone wants to come and visit you guys, where is this location located, and then what's your guys' social media?
Salt and Lime AZ on Instagram, obviously, and we are right across from the Global Ambassador, little neighbors to the left of Steak 44. If you know those 2 places, obviously, you know where we're at. We're smack dab in the middle. And our hours are Monday through Friday, 11 to 10, 11 p.m. at night on Saturdays, Sundays. All day happy hour on Sundays for football, and we do open a little bit earlier on Saturdays and Sundays for brunch, so we open at 10 a.m.
Delicious. This all looks amazing. Make sure to come on over and check it out. Salt and Lime on 44th and Camelback.
All right, coming up, find out how you can save time by getting tools and equipment delivered to your home for your next project.
And we do love professional bull riding here at CW. If you've never experienced it firsthand, this is your opportunity to go for free. Enter for your chance to win 4 tickets to see Arizona's PBR team, the Ridge Riders, defend their home dirt at Desert Diamond Arena. It's Sunday, October 12th. Enter at cw7az.com/win.
The following portion of the Arizona Daily Mix is sponsored on behalf of DoorDash by Gorvitz Communications.
Getting your hardware and even your Halloween decorations to your home or your work site just got a whole lot easier. I recently talked with home improvement expert Catherine Emery about this brand new partnership. It's between Ace Hardware and DoorDash. You can get your tools and your supplies delivered. Good morning, Catherine.
Good morning.
What is the scoop with this partnership?
All right, Teresa, picture this. You're in the middle of that home improvement project and you've forgotten just that one item. Or you want to get your yard looking beautiful before your guests arrive. Or if you're like me, you got your holiday decorating a little bit early and you ran out of some zip ties or some skeletons. Well, guess what, Teresa? Great news. Ace Hardware has partnered with DoorDash to bring all of your home improvement needs to you in around an hour. So Ace is the first nationwide home improvement co-op offered on DoorDash, and with more than 4,000 store locations across the country participating, this truly is a game changer for DIYers, busy homeowners, and contractors, making it easier than ever to shop locally and get what you need fast delivered straight to you.
This sounds so convenient. How exactly does it work?
All right, super easy, girl. You just open your DoorDash app or go to DoorDash.com, find the Ace Hardware storefront. Once there, let the shopping begin. Thousands of items to choose from, anything you can think of, cleaning, hobby, painting, tools, and more. Once you've got that order checked out, a DoorDash Dasher is gonna pick it up from your local Ace store, deliver it right there to you. I like to call this real-time solutions with real-time delivery right here.
Well, since this is a real-time brand new partnership, I'm wondering if DoorDash is offering any special promotions that maybe some of our viewers would like to take advantage of.
I mean, doesn't everybody love a good deal, right? So absolutely. For the month of September, you've got to check it out because you can get from 40 to 25% off. So if you're a Dash Pass member, you're going to enjoy 40% with the code 40ACE. Everybody else, use the code 25ACE and enjoy the savings. And if you're not on DoorDash yet, what are you waiting for? Additional new users are going to get even more savings. So you got to love that.
Can we talk about the items in front of you? Have you already put this to the test and you ordered all that stuff on DoorDash?
Girl, you know I did. So from the comfort of my couch. Sometimes, DoorDash for me is a lifeline over here. I sometimes have 4 things dashing at once because I'm a busy mom, I'm a business owner. So with this new partnership, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get a jump start. These are all my fall home fix-up things. So little cleaning, plumbing, I got some hardware, all my projects that I need to get done. Can't forget about the lawn, of course, and of course the holidays. So the lights and all that great stuff. But you know what I really love about this partnership is it's giving somebody like me the gift of convenience and time, especially when you're in the middle of that project and you just don't have time to run back to the store. You can just have it delivered straight from Ace Hardware.
Where can folks go to learn more?
They should go to the DoorDash app, look for the Ace Hardware storefront or DoorDash.com and do the same thing. And guess what? All this stuff I talked about, savings, all those details are right there for you.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware man. Do you remember that?
Oh my gosh, of course I do. Ace is the place, and woman nowadays, right?
Exactly. Thank you so much, Catherine.
I always love talking to you, Teresa. Thanks for having me. Happy projects.
Thank you. You too.
The preceding portion of the Arizona Daily Mix is sponsored on behalf of DoorDash by Gorvitz Communications. The following portion of the Arizona Daily Mix is sponsored on behalf of American Lamb Board by A1 Broadcast.
Most tailgates have burgers and dogs, but championship fans want more than the same old playbook. And I recently talked with award-winning chef Matt Adu, who is teaming up with American Lamb Board to show how lamb can be the MVP of any tailgater? Good morning, Chef Matt. How you doing?
So good today, guys. How you doing out there?
We're doing great because it is that time of year to pretty much get out with the friends, the family, do some tailgating. So what are some essentials that we need to have for our tailgating parties?
The biggest essential you need for when you're tailgating is cooking with great ingredients, and there's nothing better than when you're cooking up American lamb. Whether it's as a hamburger, a kebab, or a taco, it's definitely be the MVP of the day.
I like that. Okay, what's one of the go-to things that we need to for our guests when we're entertaining them?
My go-to is something that's recognizable, people know, and there's nothing more recognizable than a hamburger. I mean, everybody knows what a hamburger is, right? But when you make it with American lamb, that rich, bold, amazing flavor is just going to take that burger to the next level. Here we have it served with a whipped feta and tzatziki sauce. That creaminess of the feta and that bright lemony flavor of that yogurt sauce paired with the lamb is just perfection. All of your friends and neighbors at the tailgate are going to become your new biggest fan.
Oh my goodness, that looks so delicious. Oh my God. Okay, if we are going to be doing this, how do we elevate the game of tailgating to the next level?
That's right. So as a chef, every time you want to try to elevate anything, when you're starting with really great ingredients, it's always going to take anything that's ordinary and make it extraordinary. So when you're starting off cooking with American lamb, those rich, bold, beautiful flavors are just going to be a touchdown every single time. Whether it's a kebab, a taco, or like we said, this burger, the flavors are just exceptional, and the aroma, it's really just going to start drawing a crowd around you, and you might be even more popular as the tailgater than the actual game itself.
And Chef, I'm telling you right now, you just stopped everybody in the studio, even me, and we're going, oh my goodness, that looks so amazing. So why is it a great reason to use lamb at your tailgating parties?
Well, not only is it delicious, but it's got great nutrition factors behind it. 3 ounces of lamb only has 160 calories, and it's packed with vitamins and minerals. And also, when you're eating American lamb, you're supporting American farmers and ranchers. And what's a better thing to do than have delicious food while supporting great people?
This looks, oh my goodness, I don't know what to say. I'm speechless right now. So let's talk about some other favorite recipes you have for this tailgate. I'm sorry, I'm so hungry right now, Chef. It looks so good.
Check it out. Just in front of me, these lamb tacos are next level. You can slow cook them in your crock pot or your Instant Pot. You can throw them on your smoker, get a lamb shoulder, season it with something as simple as salt, pepper, a little rosemary, and garlic. The meat's just going to fall apart and just shred beautifully. We're going to put it in a flour tortilla, serve it up with some of this salsa borracha, which is a guajillo pepper-based sauce with garlic, onions, and tomatoes. It pairs so good with the lamb. I'm salivating so hard just looking at it right now. It's almost difficult for me to get the words out. But these tacos, prep them ahead of time, bring them. You can get the meat back hot on your grill top, put them in those warm flour tortillas, and everyone is going to thank you. They're just going to be the hit of the day.
Right. We all are asking questions here, Chef. Looks so good. All right. Where can we find more information and recipes? And of course, you, who are literally a grilled barbecue master.
Well, please come check us out at AmericanLamb.com. You can find all these incredible recipes in front of me and so much more from so many amazing chefs. So AmericanLamb.com, that's where you want to go. It's the place.
Perfect. Chef, thanks for joining us this morning and making us very, very hungry.
My pleasure. Thanks so much for having me, and happy tailgating, everybody. Cook up American lamb.
The preceding portion of the Arizona Daily Mix was sponsored on behalf of American Lamb Board by A1 Broadcast. The following portion of the Arizona Daily Mix is sponsored by Phillips Law Group.
When in an accident, you want to make sure you are being taken care of the right way. That is why Phillips Law Group has teamed up with collision experts to take care of the stress and pressure so you can get back on the road. Olivia with Phillips Law Group and Fernando with Collision Expert is joining me this morning to talk about how you guys are taking care of the community in different ways. But first, let's talk about Phillips Law Group and what you do for the community.
Great. So I'm Olivia. I'm with Phillips Law Group. We've been in the Valley for over 30 years now, helping victims of injury, car accidents get back on their feet and recover their legal rights.
Yeah, and I love that you teamed up with Collision Expert because that's one thing you need, especially when you're accident. You've taken care of one part, but then getting the repairs is another part that is very stressful, isn't it?
Absolutely. I mean, when people get into an accident, they can have a limb coming off, and all they're worried about is their means of transportation. So it's good to partner up with Phillips Law Group and help clients that are in a desperate time of need get back on the road and make sure that their cars get fixed correctly and it's safe. So.
Yeah, and that's the thing about it, because again, you're in the accident, as you said, people are worried, getting back on the road.
Right.
You're taking care of all the legal stuff. They're taking care of the car, which is very important for a law group to do, because sometimes law groups just kind of like take care of the court stuff and then that's it.
Exactly. For us, it's very important to take care of our clients, same with Fernando and his team. So we don't just stop there. We're full service. We're here for our community and our clients. So it's been really beautiful.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And the foundation is great as well. It's an honor for me to be able to support such an incredible cause. What they do for the community is like unparalleled and really unmatched. They put a lot of effort and a lot of energy into giving back. And, philanthropy is a big part of what we do. And so it's an honor for me to be here today with Olivia, and it's an honor for me to partner up with Phillips Law Group and their foundation.
You said something right there. Giving back to the community is what's so important. That's why you wanted to team up with them, and that's what you guys do. So it's not just taking care of people in the courtroom, it's taking care of them outside the community and the whole community. And there's some different things you guys do, don't you?
Exactly. Yeah. So here in Phoenix, we've been doing Feeding Arizona for years, and what we do is we provide food, haircuts, manicures, facials, makeup, just to love on people who are experiencing homelessness and going through a hard time. And we're very excited to duplicate that effort in Tucson with collision experts.
Yeah. So we just opened up a location in Tucson, and in our last meeting, we touched on that briefly. We have a pretty sizable parking lot, so we're going to hopefully host an event here soon and help give back to the community.
Yeah, well, you said something very important there. You just got into Tucson. You already want to help the community down there.
Absolutely. That's what we do.
Yeah, and that's, again, why you get teamed up with. Let's talk about, of course, the program that you're doing down in Tucson that you do here. What happens and how do people get involved?
So at least twice a month, we're down at New City Church here in Phoenix, and we provide haircuts along with cloud-covered streets. They provide showers for people, fresh clothing. It's a really beautiful partnership. Clothes. Follow us on Instagram. You can see all the dates there when we're there, and we love having volunteers. So the more, the merrier.
Yeah, and then that's what we carry down into Tucson.
Exactly.
Which is really nice.
Exactly.
And then you guys are a part of that. And again, this is so important to our community, especially as people are going to different things. And they don't have to be pretty much a client of yours, do they?
Not at all.
Not at all. In fact, a lot of people that we help aren't clients. We do it to give. I'd like to say that we're a people company who happens to fix cars. And if we focus on just helping the clients in a time of need, the rest is Yeah, kind of falls into place. So.
Okay, how can people find out about, again, the community service that you're doing and the event happening down in Tucson?
Absolutely. So follow us on Instagram at Phillips Law Group or at phillipslawfoundation.org or Collision Experts.
Yeah, on Instagram, Collision Experts AZ, and our website is collisionexpertsaz.com.
Perfect. And also, we'll have information on our website, the cw7az.com. Head on over there, and I'll give you all the details of the event and other things happening around the valley. So thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The preceding portion of the Arizona Daily Mix was sponsored by Phillips Law Group.
Hey, here we go.
Tomorrow on the show, we'll have the latest on the real estate market in our new series called Property Pulse.
I like that. Plus, we're talking to one of the stars of the new Law & Order Toronto.
And we'll check in with Izzy from Alt AZ 93.3 because it's going to be One Hit Wonder Day.
Ooh, I'm trying to think of something.
Me too. Well, nothing came to mind.
It is. Hey, you can find more information on what we talked about and other shows by heading over to the cw7az.com. Have a great day, and we'll see you back here
tomorrow with all the One Hit Wonders. We're going to have a list.
I can think of one.
I know. What's the most famous one?
Content segments on the Arizona Daily Mix were paid for by Phillips Law Group, A1 Broadcast, Cricket, Friedrich, GE Lighting, a Savant Company, American Land Board, Gorvitz Communications, DoorDash.